Everything seemed perfect until I stumbled upon her online profile. She had been active just hours before our date. Hey all, I never thought I'd be in a situation like this, but here I am. I'm M28, and I've been dating my girlfriend, F26, for almost a year now. Everything seemed perfect, and I was seriously considering taking our relationship to the next level. We had a lovely date planned for the evening, and I was excited to spend quality time with her. We met through mutual friends about a year ago. It was one of those instant connections, you know the kind. We shared similar interests and values, and everything just clicked. From our first date, it felt like we had known each other forever. Over time, our bond grew stronger, and I started to see a future with her. But then, something happened that threw me for a loop. I was browsing online, just killing time before our date, when I stumbled upon a dating profile that looked eerily familiar. At first, I thought I was imagining things, but the more I looked at it, the more I realized it was definitely her. The profile had recent activity just hours before our date. I felt a mix of shock, betrayal, and confusion. My mind was racing with questions. Why would she have a dating profile? Was she seeing someone else? I didn't want to jump to conclusions, so I decided to talk to my best friend, M27, about it. He's always been the voice of reason in my life, and I needed his perspective. When I told him what I found, he was just as shocked as I was. He suggested that I should talk to her directly and find out the truth. It made sense, but I wanted to gather more evidence before confronting her. I started paying closer attention to her behavior. I noticed she was being more protective of her phone and avoiding certain topics. It was subtle, but enough to make me suspicious. Things took a turn when her friend, F25, made an offhand comment that hinted she might be hiding something. It was like a punch to the gut. I couldn't ignore it any longer. I had to confront her. The confrontation was intense. I tried to stay calm, but my emotions got the better of me. I showed her the profile and asked her to explain. At first, she denied everything. She said it wasn't her and that I was overreacting, but I could see the guilt in her eyes. Eventually, she admitted to creating the profile out of boredom and curiosity. She insisted that it didn't mean anything and that she never met anyone from the app. I felt conflicted. On one hand, I wanted to believe her. On the other hand, trust is essential in any relationship, and hers was shattered. I decided to take some time apart to reflect on everything. I explained to her that I needed to rebuild trust before moving forward. She was upset, but understood. During this time, I reached out to my best friend for support. He's been a rock for me, helping me navigate my emotions and think things through. Now, I'm at a crossroads. Should I give her a second chance or move on and focus on myself? I'm asking for advice from anyone who has been in a similar situation. How did you handle it? Should I give her another chance, or is it better to end the relationship? I'm feeling confused and hurt and could really use some outside perspectives to make an informed decision.